All right, welcome back, folks, to part 3. Here we are. It's September 9th on 2017, and I'm going to put this into motion here, and I want you to watch the loop. Okay. One more time. Then I'll start going through it frame by frame, pointing stuff out. I think you saw it there. One last time. Okay. Okay, I freeze framed it here. On this side, you can make out the front little object in front of a bigger object back behind it. Here's another small one right here. And over here, you can start to see the bubbles effect as this thing starts to emerge. I'm going to go through it frame by frame here for you. You make out another one here on the side of it. Then another explosion at the very last little bit here. Okay, now let's back up a frame here. Okay, you can see here is a nice circular object right here, and the mass is splitting into a V shape and going over a giant ball right here. Here you can see it again. It's coming out and bending. The light is bending and going around this object right here, this white circular shape or this shape over here. Now, if you look closely, you can actually make out some of the contour of this planet. There seems to be some kind of canyon right here. And then look at here, a big X. X marks the spot. Here's your planet X and its X-type feature on the face of this. If we back up a little bit and follow it backwards, here you can see the X again here. Even back here, you can make it out a little bit. So look at these guys. They're like, we're out of here. So let's go forward again. Boom. Here's the X. And in this image, you can really see how round this object is, and the mass or the material coming off the sun hitting the face of it and splitting and going around the sides. You got to think of this three-dimensionally. This is a sphere, remember, and some of it's going back behind it, some of it's going this way, some of it's bending around the front of it, bending down below it. It's bending light. And if we go back just a little bit, see, you should be able to see this thing coming. If it's back here and the light is shining on it, you should be able to see it, but you can't because it's absorbing light and bending light. It like appears to come out of nowhere. Let me take you back to earlier this week as Mercury went behind the sun. Here's Mercury about to go behind the sun, and the sun is shining on it, and it's reflecting light behind as it goes behind the sun. See it reflecting light because it's a normal planet that reflects light. Here it is emerging from the other side of the sun, and it's reflecting light as it comes out from behind the sun. Now here comes this huge object on the 9th, and you don't see it coming. Look over here. You don't see any light reflecting off of it. It's because it doesn't reflect light. It absorbs light and bends it, or we would see this thing coming. So in this last image from the 9th, here's our object. It's dark as the light bends and reflects and drapes over it. It should be bright like this from way back here as it comes at us, but it's not. It's because it's absorbing light. It's also bending light. If you look how this angle right here, The light comes out straight and bends and goes around it. This is light bending. You're looking at light bending around an object here. I told you these things absorb light, they don't reflect them, and they bend light. Here is light being bent. Okay? And that's the end of part 3. We'll be back with part 4.